It was the first day of summer camp and Camp Riverrock buzzed with excitement. Zoya zipped up her backpack and raced out of Cabin Maple to the main field, where the rest of the campers were gathering. She found her best friends, Ravi, Lila, and Arjun, already seated on the grass. Everyone chatted, wondering what surprise the camp director, Ms. Nandini, had promised the night before. A whistle blew. Ms. Nandini stepped onto a small platform, a wide grin on her face. "Good morning, campers," she called. "Today is rule-free day." Gasps. Cheers. Confused looks. "That's right," she continued. "For one whole day there will be no rules. No counselors giving orders. No schedules. No punishments. You're free to do whatever you want." The kids stared at her stunned. Zoya blinked. Did she just say, "No rules"? "Yippee!" yelled Ravi, leaping to his feet. "Best day ever." It didn't take long for the camp to erupt into wild joy. Lila dashed to the kitchen and grabbed as many chocolate chip muffins as she could. Ravi started a massive water balloon fight using the counselor's stash. Some kids blasted music from the speakers in the mess hall. Others ran into the lake without life jackets. Even Arjun, the quietest of their group, was seen trying to climb the flagpole. Zoya laughed at first. No early morning jogs. No chores. No annoying whistle for every activity. He was free. But by lunchtime something felt off. The mess hall was a mess, plates stacked high, sticky juice on the floor. And someone had broken the popcorn machine. Lila, clutching her stomach, groaned. "I ate 5 muffins and 2 sodas. I feel like a fizzy balloon." Outside, kids argued over the tree swings. Someone had locked themselves in the art room for no reason. A few began to cry after being pushed off the jungle gym. "Where are the counselors?" Zoya asked. "They said they'd only help if there's a real emergency," Ravi replied. "This is what we wanted, right?" Zoya looked around. The fun had faded into chaos. Zoya, Ravi, Lila, and Arjun tried to play football, but every few minutes someone ran off or started fighting about rules. Ravi kicked the ball angrily. "This stinks," he said. "No one listens. Everyone just wants to do their own thing." "Because no one's in charge," Lila muttered. "And nobody's thinking about anyone else." Zoya sat on the grass, thoughtful. Maybe freedom isn't just doing what you want. Maybe it's about choosing what's right even when no one tells you. Arjun nodded slowly. "What if we made our own rules just for us? What if we fix this?" The 4 friends got to work. Rule 1. Ask before using something that's not yours. Rule 2. Take turns and share. Rule 3. No hurting anyone even with words. Rule 4. Clean up after yourself. Rule 5. If you break a rule, help fix the problem. Zoya made a poster. Ravi ran around camp inviting others to their field. Lila brought oranges and water. Arjun made a boundary with cones. To their surprise, kids started coming. First 5, then 10, then 30. The rules were simple. They made sense. And more than that, they worked. Campers took turns with the ball. They cleaned up wrappers. Laughter returned. Even a few counselors peeked from behind trees, smiling. As the sun began to set, Ms. Nandini gathered everyone around the big campfire. "Well, well," she said, her eyes twinkling. "How was your rule-free day?" Voices rose. "Scary at first. Super messy. But fun again after we made our own rules." She nodded. "Exactly. Behavioral freedom means you choose how to act. Not because someone forces you, but because you understand the responsibility behind your actions." She turned to Zoya's group. "I heard about your 5 rules. Smart thinking. You showed real leadership." Zoya blushed. Ravi puffed up like a proud cat. Lila grinned. Arjun gave a quiet thumbs up. That night, under the stars, Zoya pulled out her notebook and wrote, "Today I learned that freedom without rules is like a boat without a rudder. It might float, but it won't go anywhere. We need rules not to limit us but to guide us. Real freedom is choosing the right thing even when no one's watching. She looked at her friends fast asleep in their bunks. Tomorrow camp would return to normal. But something had changed, not the rules but how they all understood them. The end.